Welcome, guys. Welcome, Crypto Fud. All right, let's jump right into this short and sweet Dogelon. Let's see what's going on here. So, first thing I do notice, and I just have to point out, is how we are perfectly been sitting over the 200-day moving average. Um, this isn't a coincidence that we just keep bouncing off this 200. I mean, we will dip a little bit under, but at the end of the day, this thing is still looking, in my eyes, still very bullish as long as it's sitting over this 200-day. It is a real thin line, obviously, right? But you can see every time we do dip under, it's very short lived. And a lot of times we'll just bounce right off the 200-day. So right now we're currently sitting at around 32. We have seen some little fluctuations in the like the daily movement. Like it's up 5 or something percent, and then it's down another 5 or something percent every day. So it's been kind of just sitting in this channel. Let's see here. It's been sitting in between the 618 and the 786 fib retracement lines. It does stay above the 200, but it keeps getting rejected at that 618 at around 34, pretty much 35. So what we're going to want to see is it's going to consolidate. It's just going to sit here in this channel until Bitcoin can really find out what it's doing. I mean, Bitcoin right now is currently sitting at around 28,300, which is awesome, which is great. If we can see something where Bitcoin starts pushing towards 30,000, I will say with the altcoins, it's a delay effect. You're not going to, at the beginning when Bitcoin first started shooting up, right? Altcoins started shooting up because we were so low. We were so down that we were just waiting for any kind of confirmation that we were going to start moving as a whole market, and we did. And that's why you saw these massive shoot ups, and we saw them drop back down, but not all the way down back to the low. And again, this natural growth, Bitcoin was doing awesome. And Bitcoin right now is doing even better than it was when we saw this local high. So why aren't we back up there? Because now that the market is doing a lot better, Bitcoin's trying to figure out what it's going to be doing. Are we going up to $35,000? Most likely, but it's not going to be an overnight kind of thing. And with the altcoins, Bitcoin can shoot up right now up to 40 grand, and altcoins probably won't see the same kind of movement. It's usually a lag effect where it takes like a few weeks, a month, 2 months, and then altcoins start just rallying. They start ripping. So, what I'm getting to is these could be perfect opportunities right now that we're in where you could just be adding to your bag, not financial advice, but you could be buying in at a great number right now versus and maybe a few months from now or a few weeks from now, whatever the case is, next year, because this is a long-term play. Whatever the case may be, if you believe in this project, you know this thing's going to rip. Bitcoin has been doing nothing but great. I mean, you got the world looking at Bitcoin now and thinking, is this a hedge against banks, a hedge against inflation? Is this a hedge against the government's control over the fiat currencies? And that's why Bitcoin's doing so great. A lot of people are believing in Bitcoin that weren't even involved with Bitcoin just a few months ago or even a year ago. It takes time for the alts to get into that same momentum. So we aren't seeing any like lows again that we did see 6 months ago. We're sitting above this 200 day, and it's just sitting there basically looking real bullish. It just looks like it's curling up for a nice rip eventually. I don't want it to be like a one day where we shoot up 70-80%. You want it to be something where it's just a natural growth, but we want to continue this growth up. So right now, like I said, we're sitting at around 32, basically around 33. We keep bouncing off this 200 day. If you're looking to continue to add, maybe wait until we bounce off this 200 day again, which would be somewhere around the 32 mark. Even right now, we're sitting around 33. The 200 is currently somewhere around 32, so it's really not far from where we're at right now. So, honestly, I wouldn't even try to chance it. I would, if I was in the market to be just, dollar cost averaging in, this is what I would be doing. I wouldn't really be looking at, those little points. I would just be just basically where it's at right now seems like a solid spot to be added to the bag. All right. We do want to see us retest this 618. That's around 35. let's just keep knocking on that door. Eventually it will open and we'll break through, and then we'll have these other resistance that we still haven't even tested yet in the last like few weeks. We need to get past those, which are going to be somewhere around the 39 and the 38. So that's pretty much it. Not much is going on with Dogelon, but that's when things get boring and they get bored. That's when you want to be adding to your bag, and just basically, getting ready for takeoff. And I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing with a lot of my long-term projects. And speaking of long-term, make sure you guys check out this video I posted earlier, a little different for the channel, but it's about swing trading. Swing trading. I would actually include, if I was, so I'm using for swing trading, I'm using Robinhood app because they have like 18 different cryptos and it's free trading. um, with Dogelon, you're limited towards the big exchanges as far as buying and selling. So you could possibly take advantage of some of the tips that I gave with swing trading on some of this with Dogelon. But I look at Dogelon as a long term play. I only do swing trading for the bigger cap coins that I'm not emotionally attached to. That I just want to get like those quick 5 to 10% movement gains. So you guys check out that video. I don't think I would day trade Dogelon. Like if you're on crypto.com and you're buying and selling, they're going to get you on fees and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, if you're looking for 5% gains, they're getting you on like, I think, a 2% overhead fee. So it really is not worth it. This right here, you want to see like a 10x. So this is going to be a long-term play, something that you're just going to sit on and eventually have patience, and it's going to pop. I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel so you guys can get instant alerts. Thank you so much.